once again brought late.
What is the reason?
I haven't been apprised of the reasons, my lord, so we will try and look into that.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Mngmezulu, we still...
Court, please, my lord.
Further questions? You're still on the oath, Brigadier?
Yes, my lord.
Thank you.
My lord, may I seek your permission or ask for permission for the witness to be taken back on the aspect of his knowledge about the docket 534 concerning possession of drugs in Phosphorus.
You want to cross-examine him again on that?
On that aspect.
Okay, fine, no problem.
Thank you.
As a court case, my lord, just for my learned friend proceeds.
Yeah.
Yesterday he undertook to find certain portions in the record.
I know.
To
show us on the record
the questions that he was putting to the witnesses.
So has he brought that record? Mr. Mngmezulu?
Yes, Lord, I've got
you brought it. He says he brought it.
Yes, yeah. But the first point, my lord, relates to the
vehicle.
The questions that he put to Sergeant Mukhani.
Yeah, Mukhani, yeah.
As to what happened on the 19th. He contended that Sergeant Mukhani denied that he was joined by
Jonathan,
the Ekurhuleni team.
Yeah.
And we just want to refer the court to the proceedings of the 7th of November, 7 November
2023.
Yes, page 20.
Page 20. Right.
From line 14.
Line 14.
Yes, 14.
14.
Yes, 14. To page up to page 22, my lord. Up to
page 22. So it's page 20 to 22.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And we just want to briefly quote what Advocate Mngmezulu said. Mr. Mngmezulu, accused will come and tell the court that on the 19th, on the date the alleged confession was taken, he was assaulted by the Metro Police officers, including Mabena, who was in your company. Then he says the Metro Police officers who were present was Butelezi, Jonathan, Mabena. Then Sergeant Mukhani then replied, I do not accept that because I do not know anything about that. He would have informed me if you've been assaulted. And that was when I think the submission of counsel was based on this particular answer by Sergeant Mukhani that he denied that the SWAT team was present on the day in question. And on page 21, Sergeant Mukhani carries on. He says he was the driver of the car.
Right.
And Mr. Mngmezulu says, yes. This is line 3 on page 21. It is my instruction that as he was transported, a car parked next to a certain filling station, where he saw a board reflecting Alberton. Then Mr. Sergeant Mukhani asked, I want explanation of whether it was when we were still on our way to Moroka. Then Mr. Mngmezulu said, this is the version of the accused. And he said, you can pose questions to me. Then Mr. Mngmezulu at page 18 says, I agree that the bottom line is I'm putting the version of accused 2. He was stopped, or the Toyota Fortuner stopped next to a filling station, and that is when a short while a motor vehicle that was driven by Jonathan arrived. Then Sergeant Mukhani said that is not true. And counsel yesterday contended that Sergeant Mukhani denied the arrival of the SWAT team. But as we mentioned, my lord, that the cross-examination was based on the version that was put that the incident occurred on the 19th,
on the 19th.
en route to Morocco Police Station. And that is basically the trend of the cross-examination insofar as the rest of the pages are concerned.
Kubeka ke umshushisi efunda lo yadaba leli ubaba uMngmezulu wayelivezile izolo ngalesikhathi ebuza umnumzane uMkhani imibuzo kula ukuthi uye wamtshela ukuthi umangalelwa wesibini yena uthi uye washawa ngase garage elithize uSergeant Mkhani yena wakuphika lokho emtshela ummeli ukuthi ushawe amaphoyisa abuya ekuruleni Metropolis wakuphika lokho uSergeant Mkhani waphinda futhi ummeli wamtshela ukuthi imoto kaJonathan iye yafika ngaleso sikhathi ulaye ukuthi noSergeant Mkhani waqhubeka ephikisana nalo lolo daba manje izolo angithuma sesishayisa bekathe ummeli uzoza ngaloko bufakazi umshushisi uqala ngabo uthi nabu lokubufakazi oyikuthi inkantolo iye yabuzwa nge7 zika November nyakeni.
Okay, yes, Mr. Mngmezulu.
My Lord, the version put to Sergeant Mkhano relating to the assault on the 19th.
On the 19th.
On the 19th, it's not in dispute. Sorry, my Lord. It has been put to Sergeant Mkhani that on the 19th, accused number 2 was assaulted by the police. The continuation of the assault, it did not end on the 19th.
Even on the 20th, after having made the confession, he was still assaulted.
He was assaulted even on the 24th.
I see.
Yes.
Now, what would be the assault for? Because he's already made his confession.
That is the question to be answered by the state.
Okay.
Yes.
Was it ever put, sorry, I don't recall that evidence.
Yes.
Mr. Baloi, was it ever put that even after the confession was made, accused number 2 or Mr. Mngmezulu's client was again still assaulted?
Well, we remember that version insofar as accused number 1 is concerned,
Yes.
but not as far as accused number 2 is concerned.
No, but we're talking about number 2.
Yes, yeah, I'm just saying that the continuation of the assault after the making of the confession, that was put
In respect of accused number 1.
yes on
Okay, fine.
yes on record. But
I will check that evidence.
Yes.
I will make a special note here with a red pen that there's a dispute between the state and the defense regarding what was put and what was the answer of Mr. Sergeant Mkhano. Any other thing you want to add, sir?
My Lord, the assault that was actually effected on the accused on the 24th was even after
The 24th of June.
of June.
Which
was
accused is that?
accused number 2
Number 2.
was
After he had made a statement on the 19th.
from the magistrate.
Okay.
There
So
were
what
two
was he assaulted
confessions
for,
that
by the
were
way?
made.
Can you remind me? According to him, your instructions, what was he assaulted for? Because they have killed him, these 5 guys,
That's correct.
to make a confession. And then he actually, as I recall the evidence, he doesn't make the confession. The statement of the alleged confession is written out for him. He's only told to sign it. Is that number 1?
That's number 2.
That's number 2.
Even number 1 is the same position, but
He also signed what
Yes.
was already
what
written.
was already, yes, in Diepkloof Police Station.
in Diepkloof
accused
Police
number
Station and at the
1. Accused number
magistrate's
2.
court.
Accused number 2, that's why he said he was assaulted in Orlando East
Ah,
when Brigadier Kininda came with
the
Sergeant
written
Khan,
confession. The
with the written
statement.
confession, sitting on the back seat of the white BMW.
No, no, fine, I appreciate
Yes.
that.
Then the reason why the court is interested to know why was there any continued assault after securing the
Yeah.
confession. This is what I'm going to
Or canvas.
canvas
Okay,
with
fine,
the
fine.
court pleases, my lord.
Okay, okay.
My lord, may I, with the leave of the court,
Regarding the question as to whether it was put to the witnesses that accused number 2 was assaulted after the 24, the only allegation was that after he made the confession to the magistrate, on the way to Jamestown, they stopped along the route and he was assaulted and forced to sign the confession. But that is on the day of the confession and not after that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, because on the day of the confession, the allegation is that he was forced to sign a written statement or alleged confession, which was presented to him for signature.
Yes.
You see. Now, after having signed it, was there an imputation that they even assaulted him after he had signed it? Now I'm saying,
Yes.
I never heard that,
No.
imputation.
No, not after that.
Okay, fine. Is that how you recall the evidence, Mr.
That's correct.
Okay, fine, yeah. Okay, continue.
With the leave of the court, may I refer the witness to the records relating to the offense Sergeant Mkhano referred to, the docket under 53406/2020. It's on page.
Do you have a copy of that record, sir?
No, I don't, my lord.
Can you assist?
We have an electronic
Oh, I see, okay.
version. We'll just show it on the screen.
Okay.
Sorry, my lord, Mr. Mngmezulu is not present today. He's going to assist me next to me. From page 37, the date is, I'll check the date. 6 November.
6 November.
The date of the 6th of November 2020. My lord, may I request my PA to come and sit next to me?
Yeah, fine.
Are you still looking for it? Yeah? Page 37 to 38. The last paragraph of page 37. Sir, are you in possession of the records?
No, I don't. I was told I'll watch it on the screen.
We'll print one for him just now.
Okay. Or may I give it to the interpreter? May I request the interpreter, my lord, to read for me?
Yeah,
It's going to be much
what you want to put
to the witness.
must be read into the record.
Court, please.
Okay.
The last part, where it says Mr. Mngmezulu, the last sentence of page 37 to the following page 38.
Mr. Mngmezulu. All right, now can you please give me the case number where accused was charged with possession of drugs? Should I read the response of Mr. Mkhani?
Yes, please. Up to the yellow,
This part.
yes.
Mr. Mkhani, before what? Mr. Mngmezulu, possession of drugs. Mr. Mkhani, case number 278/6/2020. No, sorry. Sorry, 534/6/2020. The case number is 534/6/2020. Mr. Mngmezulu, so what is the charge under that case number? Mr. Mkhani, I remember that was the case. Mr. Mngmezulu, you are not sure. Mr. Mkhani, indistinct, not interpreted. Mr. Mngmezulu, sorry. Mr. Mkhani, let me say he was not charged. Mr. Mngmezulu, all right. The SAP 14A.
Just a slight correction, my lord.
Yeah.
On page 38, Mr. Mngmezulu put it to Mr. Mkhani, so was he charged? Not what was the charge.
Okay.
Was he charged under that case number? And line 11, Sergeant Mkhani says, let me say he was charged. We just wanted to.
Okay.
Thank you. I think the interpretation was that he was not charged.
Oh, but he was charged, that's the
Yes.
answer.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Mr. Mkhani, after he was charged, Mr. Mngmezulu, all right, the SAP 14A notice of rights in terms of the docket 4534/6/2020, Mr. Mkhani, N in bracket indistinct, when the docket comes, Mr. Mngmezulu, so are you referring to this matter which was ultimately not placed on the court roll of phosphorus? Thank you. That is up until the yellow.
Thank you, my lord.
Yes.
So, Brigadier, did you understand the question that I posed on Sergeant Mkhani relating to the drug case in phosphorus?
Yes, I did, my lord. According to the record, if he's referring to this, I understand what was read to me, my lord.
Uzwile na umbuzo ongubuze umnumzana uMkhani uthi yebo nguzwile uma ingabe yiwo lo okhuluma ngawo.
So, is it your first time to hear, during the course of your investigation, to hear about that docket 534/06?
So, my lord, no, it's not the first time. What I said yesterday is the case reference number that I was not sure of, but I am aware that when accused 2, and I think I testify about it in my evidence in chief, that when he was taken to forced arrest, they wanted to put him with a matter that was pending. The case number I'm not sure because it's not my docket. Sergeant Mkhani is the IO, and that is the docket that I'm aware of. So if that is the reference number, then I'm aware. But also, my lord, in addition to, perhaps not in addition, I wanted to start there. Yesterday, it was put to me by defense for counsel, counsel for accused number 2, that the vehicle, this is now the Toyota Fortuner with VF47LRGP, on the 24th, it was, I think there was a dispute in that regard.
Yeah.
I've checked my
Sorry.
records.
Sorry to
No,
interject.
Mr. Mngmezulu, please. Let him explain whatever he wants to explain.
But mixing things here.
It wasn't dispute, my lord. Then
Yes,
I was told
yes,
that
agree.
the records will be brought to show that the vehicle was there because I've
Was the one
maintained-
that was being utilized
Indeed, and the vehicle indeed was at the police garage mechanical school.
in Benoni.
In Benoni on the 24th, my lord.
That's how I understand the evidence.
But-
The
With your
AVL expert also says that.
With
Indeed,
due
my lord.
respect, my lord, I'm coming there.
No, I'm just
still
saying.
busy with what happened in Vosloorus. May I not be disturbed, Brigadier again? I'll come to that issue of yesterday, because yesterday you deny having knowledge of the docket of Vosloorus under 534.
No. I was asked, but that's not correct, my lord.
Yeah.
I was asked specific about the case reference number, not that I was aware if accused was taken to Phosphorus to appear. That's not how it was put to me, my lord.
Okay,
so
fine.
That's not correct.
Maybe you can listen to the records from yesterday.
Yes, we can, my lord.
Yes.
Yabuza ke ummeli ukuthi njengoba sekuchazwe ke le case number le eyase Phosphorus usathi wena awuyazi ukuthi njengoba sekuchaziwe ukuthi laliphi icala ngiyayazi le case number ukuthi nje izolo into ebengingayazi bengingenaso iqiniseko sayo bekade kuyile case number ukuthi yaliphi icala kodwa ngiyalazi futhi bese sekachaza nokuthi imoto le yana iToyota Fortuner njengoba bese sekuthiwe bekade ihamba yena uyachaza ukuthi ngempela unesiqiniseko futhi nayizolo makabuyela ngemva kokuthi icala selimisiwe yena uye wayohlola wathola ukuthi futhi leyo moto le yayikade imile ngalelo langa le 24 kodwa uMnumzane Mngmezulu uthi uzobuya lapho akalinde angamhambeli ngaphambili.
Say, I'm putting to you that you had a conversation with Sergeant Mkhane in relation to transporting of accused number 2 to Vosloorus police station, or to Vosloorus court.
When, my lord, if I may ask, on what date?
On the 19th.
Yes, we did, my lord. This is the day where I told Sergeant Mokhane that Lieutenant Colonel Rapadi is available. So they should start there in Moroka SAPS for the confession. Then I was aware that when they were done, they will be going to Vosloorus Magistrate Court. I've said that in my evidence in chief. I've
Yes.
covered that aspect, my lord.
Uthi ngifuna ukwazisa ke ukuthi wena noMkhane niye nakhuluma ngalokhanjiswa kwamangalelo wesibini nge-19 uthi yebo sakhuluma ngoba bengikade ngimcebisa ukuthi sengimtholele uLieutenant Rapadi ngoba ubekade umangalelwa kwamele ayogunyuluka kuye manje besikhuluma ngalo lelo daba.
My concern is with reference to the evidence that you gave yesterday, denying knowledge. That's the reason why I had to go through my records. You deny having knowledge of the case against accused number 2 for drugs. Now I would like to refer you to another record where there was a conversation between yourself and Sergeant Mkhane.
My lord, I think counsel for accused 2 is misunderstanding. There was no denial that I'm aware that accused 2 was taken to court. That's not the question that was put to me. A question was put about a specific case number. I was given a specific case number that I was asked if I know it. It's not my case, so I couldn't remember from the top of my head. But the fact that accused 2 was taken to Vosloorus court, I'm aware, and I've testified about it in my evidence in chief. There was never a denial.
Uthi ke bengingaphiki ukuthi umangalelwa yena uyisiwe eVosloorus enkantolo into ebengiyisho ukuthi icase number akuyona eyami manje bengingazi ukuthi eliphi lelo cala ekukhulunywa ngalo kodwa bengingaphiki ukuthi umangalelwa uyisiwe eVosloorus.
Thank you. What page is that, Mr. Interpreter?
Page 74.
Date?
Dated the 13th of November 2023.
Yes. where I've indicated there, it's a re-examination of Counsel Baloyi of Sergeant Mngmezulu.
And it states, Mr. Baloyi, yes, the outcome thereof is on then Exhibit MM. Can just put that in record again. The register, it is UU1. Mr. Mngmezulu, after placing him on the holding cells, I went to see the prosecutor and the matter was not enrolled on the court roll. Mr. Baloyi, yes, then what happened to the accused? Point number 10, Mr. Mngmezulu, we took him and left with him. Mr. Baloyi, yes, thank you. You were on the N3 freeway, Phosphorus at 14:06:35. When we left the court, Sergeant Mabena noticed that he left his memory stick and his keys at Moroka police station.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Interpreter. This is the re-examination to confirm. May I address the court, my lord? My lord, the reason why canvassing the issue of the docket 534 is because the court also remarked that could not remember the docket of possession of drugs in Phosphorus. The court makes reference to the matter that it recalled for accused number 1, where Sergeant Mngmezulu was the investigating officer in that matter.
Okay.
Hence, I was going to request to listen to the records because I want to prove to the court that the witness, Brigadier Kininda, denied having knowledge of this docket. May I proceed, ma'am?
Well, he disputes it. He says he never denied. And I'll check what is the actual state. I'll make a note with a red pen that I should check the evidence on page of the 13th of November, page 74. Okay.
That's correct.
Fine.
So, Brigadier Kininda, according to your experience, as per your evidence, accused number 2 was arrested on a charge of murder under case number 163 of Kwanongoma. And now it is apparent that there was a pending case in Phosphorus against number 2. So, is it your evidence that both matters were not placed on the roll on the 19th of June 2020 in terms of the records?
If I can seek clarity, my lord, which record is counsel referring to?
No, Mr. Kininda, we just read the record relating to the drug matter. And yesterday you testified about the matter that has not been placed on the roll under case number 163.
My lord, what was read to me, and that's why I asked the question, nowhere in what was read to me was there an indication that there's a pending matter. So that is why I wanted to get a clarity. Which part refers to a pending matter in Phosphorus? Because I did not hear that, so that I answer precisely. That's all that I'm asking. Because what was read to me refers to what happened in Phosphorus, not a pending matter. My understanding of a pending matter is a matter that is on the roll already. My understanding of the situation that took place on the 19th the matter of Kwanongoma, as well as the one that they wanted to add accused on, he was never accepted to be added there. Hence, the matter was never involved insofar as Nongoma 163 of 4/2018. That's what I know. I don't have any indication that he was enrolled in phosphorus, and I don't have any information that there was a pending matter against him. That's why I wanted this clarity.
Bengidinga ukuchaziselwa ukuze ngizokwazi ukuphendula ngendlela efanele ngoba uma kukhulunywa ngokuthi kunaleli cala lase phosphorus elingazange lifakwe enkantolo, mina bengidinga ukwazi ukuthi kukhulunywa ngaliphi icala ngoba kunaleli cala la kwaNongoma bese kuba naleli cala la se phosphorus leli eyikuthi la kwaNongoma kula umangalelwa angazange libe liyiswe enkantolo noma libiliswe phambi komantshi. Ingakho bengidinga ukuchaziselwa ukuze ngizokwazi ukuphendula kahle.
Was it not your evidence that that matter was not placed on the roll, the Nongoma case?
Yes, it was not placed on the roll. That's what I said, my lord.
Thank you.
Ngisho njalo njengoba ungibuza ukuthi angishongo nawo ukuthi leli yaqala la kwaNongoma alifakwanga kwamantshi uthi yebo, ngisho njalo.
And the accused was in custody under that case, case number 163. Is that so?
Is it now?
Accused number 2, was he in custody, or that means he was arrested under that case number, that case number?
He was
Is that what we agreed on?
No, my lord, we agree, but you see, you must put it into a right context because
No.
after, can I explain, my lord? On the 16th, when he was arrested, I agree. He was in custody under Nongoma 163 of 4/2018. Up to the time he was taken to forced arrest, up for the magistrate court in forced arrest. Subsequent to that, later, he was then detained on a different case of Bukeng. So if the assertion is that on the 16th to the 19th, he was detained under Nongoma case, yes, we're on the same page. But subsequent to his release, he was never in custody on the same case number.
Siyavumelana uma ingabe sithi kusukela nge-16 ukuyofika nge-19 umangalelwa wayekade evalelwe ngaleli cala la kwaNongoma, yebo lokho siyavumelana. Kodwa into esingavumelani ngayo ukuthi naleli cala leli lase phosphorus silibandakanisa kuwo lawo malanga lawo kube kade sekavalelwe ngelinye icala.
Please understand me to say, accused number 2, when he was taken to Phosphorus police station, the case of Bukeng at that time did not exist. Did not exist at that time. When a decision was taken by the SPP not to place the matters on the roll in Phosphorus, the Bukeng case was not there, because a Bukeng case followed after accused number 2 was taken to the place where he was renting a place. Do you agree, sir?
I agree, but also,
Yes.
but subsequent to the decision of the prosecution, my lord, of the SPP, that's what I'm saying, that after the matter was not enrolled, he was not in detention under Nongoma case. We're on the same page in that part. What I wanted to be clear is that there's no, because I understood the question to be saying he was in detention on the same case even after he was released. That's the part I wanted to be clear.
Bengifuna nje ukususa loludaba lokuthi sizwane kahle ukuthi ngemva kokuthi kuye wangafakwa enkantolo kuleli yaqala la kwaNongoma bese sekavalelwe ngelinye icala. Nangokho ummeli ethi lecala laseBukeng lalikade lingakafiki ngoba umangalelwa wayekade engakayiswa kule ndawo la bekade eqashe khona.
Yes, my concern is immediately after a decision has been taken that they will never place those matters on the roll, was accused number 2, was he not supposed to be released because those matters were not placed on the roll? That's my question.
Well, my lord, what I know, they were pending investigations, and I think Sergeant Mkhane can explain that better because I don't want to speak on his behalf. But what I do know, there were pending investigations that needed to be done insofar as this matter, the 636. But he was not in detention. Where he was placed under arrest, it's when the ammunition was found later.
Manje bekungamelanga na ukuthi umangalelwa wesibili ngemva kokuthi lamacala angafakwa enkantolo bekungamelanga ukuthi akhululwe na uthi ubrigadier uSergeant Mohani uyena ongachaza kangcono kodwa bekade kusaphenywa ngaleli cala u636 bese ke kulayi ukuthi ke kwavela futhi naleli yaqala lokuba nenhlamvu ezingekho emthethweni.
I'm putting to you that aspect has been canvassed by Advocate Mshololo to Sergeant Mukhani in relation to the status of accused number 2 immediately after the disposal of such matters or after these matters were not placed on the roll. This is what Advocate Mshololo put to Sergeant Mukhani. Why was he not released? It's the same question that I'm posing on you. If accused number 2 was not placed on the roll in Phosphorus, why was he not released?
But he was released, my lord. When he was discharged to say the matter is not enrolled, he was released from the charges pending 163 and whatever that was being pursued on. From then, another investigation started that the police were following. It's a different, it is not a continuation. And my understanding, my lord, there's no provision that says if you are released on this matter, then literally the police must let you go if they want to pursue certain things and then start all over again on another day. He was with them. They felt that now that it's been disposed of, let this information of the Woody be followed. I don't see anything that was unprocedurally done, my lord.
Lolu daba othi uSergeant Mukhani uyena ongaphendula ngalo. Ummeli uMshololo uye wabuza ukuthi ngemva kokuthi lamacala angafakwanga enkantolo kungani umangalelwa wesibini angazange akhululwe. Brigadier umayiphendula mababuza yena ukuthi kungani angazange akhululwe. Uthi uye wakhululwa kodwa ngoba bekusanophenyo ingakho uye kwahanjwa naye bese bekusaphenywa lelicala elehudi kulayi ukuthi umangalelwa akazange akhulu kodwa kulamacala lawayana njengoba angafakwanga enkantolo uye wakhululwa kulawa macala futhi uthi akazi umthetho othi uma ingabe umuntu kusaphenywa ngaye kwamele akhululwe bese bazobuya bamlande futhi ngemva kokuthi baqedile uphenyo.
That is the reason why we are going to place it before this honorable court, and we are going to show this court that immediately after accused or during his arrest and after the matter was not placed on the roll, accused number 2 was still under unlawful detention. May I proceed? When accused number 2 was booked in back to Pretoria North, there's an occurrence book, I think it's MM, wherein he was booked back from investigation. May I confirm that, my lord? But I just want to reiterate on that. When he was booked in back to Pretoria North, under what case number was he booked in?
Can I have that exhibit, my lord, so that I can know what is written there?
When he was booked in.
Kuzwa ukuthi uNtanzi ngalesikhathi ebuyiswa ePretoria North yena wayekade evalelwe ngaliphi icala ngayiphi icase number usabhekwa laphayana.
On what date, my lord, perhaps if counsel can indicate what date is he referring to?
I beg your pardon, I just want to confirm the OP, page 10. It's page 10. I took a little when we returned to. It's at page 10 of the 10. Page 10 of Exhibit MM.
What's happening?
My lord, we need to confirm the occurrence book on the 19th.
Yeah, where is the exhibit? Because you say it's exhibit MM.
Yes.
Where is it?
On page
Is that
10.
what you have handed over to the brigadier?
It's page 10 of.
Yeah, but this one, my lord, I don't think this is the right date because it refers to the 17th. The name of the
So-
inmate is different. It's a different person for theft. It's not. It doesn't relate to accused two.
May the court bear with me? I have a side problem.
Why don't you put on spectacles?
No, they are aggravating the condition.
Is it?
Yes.
Because I know Clevers didn't want to put on spectacles.
No. They aggravate.
You see? Why, Mr. Mngmezulu? They used to say you're a moho if you put on
The
spectacles.
7th, I think I showed you. It's the 7th. On the bottom of the page.
Do you want me to adjourn so that you get your exhibits in order so that we know what we are doing? Because the brigadier says that exhibit is of a wrong case.
That one, my lord. But this one, the one that they give me the second time, it relates to accused number 2.
On the same date. Which date is
Well,
it?
it's a different. It's the 19th of June.
Is that what you're
2020.
referring to?
That's correct.
19th of June.
Yes.
Okay.
To which police station was he booked in?
He was in Pretoria Mode, my lord, on the 19th.
nge-19 ke uye wafakwa kwesiphi isitokisi kuthiwa ePretoria North.
But this entry, my lord, is not about the detention. It's about the charging. When they were charging him in preparation of the court, it's not about the detention. The one that I'm referred to.
Kodwa la lokho ngikufundayo akusiyi ngalesikhathi efakwa ummangalelo wesibini ingalesikhathi bemthwesa amacala.
So it relates to him being charged in respect of what? Which case?
I suppose, my lord, it will be one Nongoma, although here is blocked because somebody used a pen. But I know when he was there, I know that, my lord, that he was charged for the Nongoma case, the 16304/2018. And Sergeant Mohane was the one charging him. in
Is it
preparation
after
for-
now the prosecutor in Boksburg refused to place it on the roll? Or what?
No, this is the morning, my lord.
The morning, okay,
4:35,
okay,
when
fine.
they were preparing to take him to court.
Okay,
on the
fine.
19th. Yes.
Okay.
Nangokho kungabonakali ngoba kunala kunomuntu esule ngepeni kodwa ngiyacabanga ukuthi la wayekade ethweswa leliya cala lakwaNongoma bekusekuseni Ntathakusa ngo 25 to 3.
I request to an adjournment. my lord.
Yeah, we need that because
Yeah.
we don't know what's happening.
Yes.
Ngicela sibuye ngemva kwesikhathanyana.